just got off the phone with Tom Mercado from the Budget Committee. This thing with Favre screwed up, Hooch.
What? They can't lump us in with that fucking Martian.
We're all in the same boat, fellas.
But our shenanigans are cheeky and fun.
Yeah, I mean, his shenanigans are cruel and tragic.
Which makes them not shenanigans at all, really.
Evil shenanigans.
I swear to God, I'll pistol whip the next guy that says shenanigans.
Good afternoon. It is hump day, and we are here dragging in the afternoon only on Styling Radio, sitting here with my sidekick and partner in crime to molest your afternoon. That's what we're going to do.
What's up, people?
And we still here thinking, fuck you if you're wearing New Balances.
Yep.
Yeah, if you're wearing New Balances, please get rid of those kicks and get some real shoes.
So what's going on today?
Oh, man, it's hump day. It is hump day, and
It's a little warmer.
Pumped. Yeah, it's a lot warmer. Yeah, yesterday, after the show, I had some errands to run, went home before I was on the Adrenaline show.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, that ice is still about 5-6 inches thick out in front of my house. So,
Jeez.
yeah, so it melted. You know, there was some I could get out of there, chip out with the shovel, but I'll say one thing. On each side of my condo is shoveled now, but in the front,
Cool.
It's a fucking ice skating rink. So, but across the lake, it looks like springtime over there.
Really?
So, yeah. So you listeners know the angle of my condo, it's nice and Christmassy fresh on our side with snow and ice, and because we don't get a lot of sun on our side. So that's a blessing and it's a curse in the same sense. So, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I've been fucking with the thermostat because I got all this ice around my house. And it's like, you know, it's like cold. And you step outside and it's like, it's not too bad. But then it's cold and you bump up the heat. And, you know, yeah, it's like being thermal around. It's like fucking weird. But, yeah. So, yeah, it's Wednesday. All kinds of shit going on. And, yeah, I was over on the Adrenaline show last night with West Coast Paul. He's back in town. And
Cool.
Guess who else is back in town? Oh, Leslie.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so, yeah, I saw her earlier. So, I guess she's going to be on the night from my understanding. So,
Okay.
so, yeah. And I did find out about, the Pro Mod deal. So,
Oh, yeah?
yeah, they're all at Bradenton.
Okay.
So how the fuck is it a series, if there's one once a month, a series goes across the country?
What do you think?
Yeah, you would think, but according to Drag Illustrated, man, we gonna just go do it at one track only. So, but then again, hey guys, it is wintertime, and, you know, that might be the only track they can do it at.
The only track that's probably consistent enough this time of year.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it's a Pro Mod thing, I guess. I don't know. So, yep. Or it
I
could
guess
be...
they don't want to race in the snow.
Yeah. Or you could be a cheerleader on the sideline and posting posting comments, then deleting them.
Yep.
Like, people don't screenshot that shit and send it to people. I thought that was...
Yep.
You know, people, I know there's certain people that listen to this radio station that just absolutely fucking hate me, okay? Why?
Good for them.
Yeah, good for them. But why they hate, I don't know. Because I guess their life's shitty and my life ain't all that great, you know what I'm saying? So, like,
Yeah.
you know, shit, I'm just an average person. But when I find shit funny that somebody that fucked me over, that I won't even mention your name, but we know you listen, and then you'll post up a comment being a cheerleader. Dude, nobody likes a troll cheerleader. And then you think back and you're like, oh, maybe I'll delete it. Maybe Izzy will see it. Motherfucker, like 20 other people seen it and sent it to me. And I'm going to tell you right now, because I'm not going to plug you on the radio every time you do something stupid. But what I will tell you is what you do on a day-to-day basis, chasing wind or being a cheerleader or whatever the fuck is up your ass, it don't affect my day. Because tomorrow I'm going to be in here talking on the radio just like the next day. Now, I won't be here on the weekends, you know, so...
Right.
You know, I'll be going out doing cool stuff that you wish you could do. So, on that note, you know who you are. Stop the trolling, or you can find your end of a baseball bat in a dark alley. So, I'm just giving you fair warning. It's fucking stupid. And the listeners out there, you guys don't want to hear me talk about some dude needs his throat jacked, you know? I mean, shit. But... yeah, you know, there's going to be internet trolls out there, people. There's going to be, it don't matter what industry you're in or what you're doing, the internet trolls are out there. And it's like, they say haters make you famous. Oh, they fucking do.
They do, because even though he's commenting on things, he's still adding bodies to our listeners.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, he's adding to our listenership,
yeah,
whether he likes it or not.
And right now, I'm looking at the list. We're at 492,000.
Yeah.
And within the next hour, we'll be over 600,000.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, 221 countries. So, it's like, it's weird, man. I just don't get it. Like, you know, and then another part of me is like, Izzy, who gives a fuck, you know? Well, when you know the troll for, like, years, and they were a piece of shit back then, well, guess what? They're going to be a piece of shit tomorrow. And if you hang out with shit, you flow like shit down the river. So it's no sense in even... I'm not worked up about it. I just think it's funny. I mean...
right.
And then his buddy that wears New Balance shoes. So, yeah, you got the joke, guys. That's who we're talking about. Fuckers that wear New Balance shoes. All you need is a fucking Android phone, and, man, you'll be right up there, man. But he has an iPhone. The cheerleader has a fucking Obama phone, so if that'll tell you anything.
That's funny.
Living on public housing. And,
and we can't rag on all the New Balance.
No. If you're like...
we can't rag on Sean. We can't rag on Sean. Well, we can, but we're going to. But,
we're going to fix that issue. I text Phantom. I'm like, what size shoe does Sean wear? But, you know, the other thing about Sean wearing New Balances, he did have foot surgery, people. So, I mean, because he's used to wearing flip-flops his whole life. You know, that's what he likes to wear. And, you know, he had surgery on his foot, and maybe that's the shoe that will work for what he's doing, you know?
Well, remember, they told him he couldn't have flip-flops at NHRA anyway.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're not supposed to have...
when he started doing NPK.
Yeah, you can't have flip-flops at the track, you know? But, yeah, I mean, hey, that's what it is. I mean, everyone's got their own niche, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they got their own thing, you know?
Yep.
Guys want to wear flip-flops? Hell, I wear fucking flip-flops around when I'm at home or walking around the lake or... Well, I'll tell you a story about walking around the lake. I broke my foot a couple years ago. And I was on the phone with Michelle, and it was late night, walking around the lake having a cigarette. And my foot slipped in the mud, and my back foot come up vertical. And the flip-flop broke in half, and I fell back on my foot and broke a bunch of bones in my foot. For 7 weeks, people, I was fucked up. And then all of a sudden, the doctor cleared me and said, hey, you don't have to have this brace on your foot. So I go, can I go back to riding mountain bikes? And they were like, well, just take it easy. So I'm like, I'm going to go over at the park and just cruise around the park. And I never will forget, there was these girls. And they weren't going that fast, but I was trying to keep up with them. And I said, hey, I hurt my foot a while back. I'm just trying to keep up with you. They were so motivational. Going, come on, you can do it, you can do it. And I'm like, I'm trying. And so, yeah, you know, within about 2 weeks, I was back to riding the way I was, you know, so.
Yep.
But that's just like when I broke my leg when I was a kid. They said I'd never be able to skate again, and I proved those fuckers wrong, so. And it's just like this shit, you know, it's like you're so worried about what we're doing.
Yeah.
Worry about getting yourself out of HUD housing.
Yeah.
You know, shit.
Exactly.
There's better stuff in life to do, shit, than worry about what the fuck I got going on.
Yep.
Because I tell you what, I'll tell you, big buddy, I got enough fucking shit going on a day-to-day basis that I don't know what is going to happen tomorrow except the shit I know I have to do. I have to be here for the radio. I have to be in business meetings. I have to do this, and I have to feed myself.
Exactly.
He's the kind of motherfucker guy, and this has happened, post up on fucking Facebook, my kids want pizza, but I can't afford it. Well, if you quit buying model cars and shit, maybe you can afford it.
Yeah. Quit buying freaking toys at 40 years old and buy stuff for your kids.
Yeah. I buy fucking toys. I've been all over St. Louis chasing fucking cartoons,
Mm-hmm.
But my shit's paid off.
Yeah.
Everything I got, I own.
Yep.
Nobody helped me get it. Excuse me. So, on that note, at least we got that shit out of the way this morning, this afternoon, shit. Like,
right off the bat.
Yeah, right off the bat, man. We're just going to fucking just plug it right in your fucking face and, And you know what? He might be sleeping in until 2. We might have to bring this up the next hour.
Shit.
But, we're not going to make you fans suffer that much. So what else is going on in the news? Sick week, all kinds of shit. Sick week this year has been the fastest sick week. So when we come back after listening some more music, we'll talk about sick week, and we'll talk about some other stuff and some more stuff and some other stuff that, and then we're also going to tell you to go fuck yourself if you're wearing New Balance, if you're like 80 years old.
Again.
Yeah.
So if you're 80, you might get a pass, but if you're under 70, come on.
I saw a meme on Instagram, and it showed this baby, and it was like, starting him off as a pussy at a young age, and the kid was wearing New Balances. I about fell out laughing. I was like, oh, hell no. So.
That's funny.
Fans have sent in, I do appreciate the 3 people, and I'm sure, now that I say this, going to be more, of them burning their New Balances last night and sending it in.
Oh, shit.
Shit, these ain't cool. I mean, wear them if you're going to fucking go do some yard work or something and get them dirty. I don't know. Maybe they're comfortable shoes. I don't know. I just can't support something that's got a big N on it,
Yep.
It's like, look at me, I'm a nerd. Speaking of nerds, they did Revenge of the Nerds reunion. They do these every now and then, but...
right.
But, I watched that hour-and-a-half thing yesterday. It's pretty fucking cool. So, yeah. And what's even funnier is I didn't know this, that the movie was set to be a failure because they had made so much money with some other movies that they threw money at this because, they can lose money and come to find out it was a good movie,
Yeah.
So it just pays to show people don't always know what they're doing, like these food critics and movie critics and, I give this 2 thumbs down, blah, 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 blah. Well, who the fuck are you? What do you give thumbs up to?
Yeah.
Because I seen that movie and it fucking sucked.
Yeah.
There's a thing to be in the know in the people that should just know and not talk.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm serious. I mean, but, it is what it is, guys. Boys and girls, that's how it is,
It's your lesson for the day.
Yeah, that's your lesson for today. If you don't like somebody, either go tell them to go fuck off or hold your mouth,
Yep.
Mama always said if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. Shit. I like to know where that mama is, because if they seen the internet...
Say if I don't have nothing nice to say, I say it anyway.
Hey, if it's on my mind, I'm going to speak it. I mean, fuck them. I don't give a shit. You don't pay my bills. You ain't my...
Somebody said, what are you going to do if one of these days somebody beats your ass? I said, I'm still going to run my mouth with a black eye.
Hey, I tell people this. I ain't had my ass beat in a long time, and I like to fight.
Yeah.
I mean, I seriously, when I was younger, I'll tell you listeners, I went to a psychiatrist because I thought maybe I had a fucking issue with life. Come find out I was normal. I used to go to school.
You just said what other people think.
Yeah, I mean, I've just always been one of them people. It's just like, I don't like dumb people. But see, as I've got younger.
As you've got younger?
Yeah, as I've got younger,
I want to know about that.
well, you got to be drinking the right shit here. But the thing is, as time goes by, it's like, if somebody's so fucking stupid that you can't stand it, just walk away.
Yeah.
A wise man once told me, if you've got a business decision to make and it keeps you up at night, or any decision, it's not worth doing if it keeps you up at night.
Right.
So yeah. And on that note, guys, we're going to get right back into music. Dragon in the Afternoon, Styling Radio. You're here. I'm here. We'll be right back.